pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Houston Texans and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Which of these 0-3 teams will visit the win column for the first time? We'll see. We're underway here in Week 4. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Set 18 Gator.
Check the out, check the out, check the out.
They'll run on first down. Brooks call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey,
here we go.
These pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
Hey, Charlie.
Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic.
Let's go.
Operating from the gun. Jones. Caught. It's Huff. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Hey, high 7. And
now. They're going to try and throw. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
On the ready.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They'll try the left side. It's Brooks. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. On 2nd down now. It's Brooks. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Check 3.
First carry for James Conner. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long, an early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
Here's Jones, throwing again on 2nd and 10. And a big loss here as he's taken down. T.J. Watt in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Go.
Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic. Watch one. Check, 93's the mic.
Jones now throwing on 3rd and long. He wants it all for the end zone. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Texans will take over at the 20. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. 30, 20, touchdown, Houston. Christian McCaffrey, an 80-yard touchdown. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
This will be taken in at the 1. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. Jones throwing on first down. Throw left side complete. It's Hodges. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. The catch and run good for 18 and a first down. Now Jones on 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 41. From the gun, Jones steps away to his left. Gets this one to Juszczyk. 33 yards that time.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. Dancing to his left. This will be caught at about the 5. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now Jones to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back.
Hey, Alpha! Come!
93's the mic. In your face.
Ready?
Here's Jones. Going to throw on 3rd and goal. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal.
Here we go. Check, 93's the
Ready, go!
On 4th down, Jones buying time to his left. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Mecole Hardman, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
4th and goal, and they found a way to throw it in the end zone for a touchdown.
And these defenses, they just like 3 downs, get off the field. But here they had to go 4, couldn't get it done.
A lot of the time, you're looking up and saying, okay, if I hold them for 3, at worst, I give up a field goal attempt. When they go for it, sometimes it really affects the defense because maybe they're not mentally prepared to go that 4th down.
And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back round 80. Back 30. Hey, watch the ball. Watch the ball.
On 1st down, Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. It's time. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston 1st down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
No. 25. Check 25. Check 25. Pass.
Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, as the defense rallies quickly after the nice move. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
And it's 3rd down.
They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd.
I think you got it, son. Hey, Foxtrot. 38, Mike, 38.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Over the middle, complete. That's time. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 22-yard line.
1st down, Houston.
Hey. Watch tight end. Tight right. Everyone got 4 down.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. And that's complete to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and it's a 2nd down.
At the Steelers' 5-yard line.
19. I got you. You're all mine, baby. You're all mine.
Now Allen again. And he's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
3rd down.
180. It's just me and you.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Oh, and after the sack, he's still down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And they stake claim to the lead here. It's 10-8. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
From the 29, Jones flushed out right. He's got his man on the crossing route. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. The offense on third down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. Jones now, operating from the gun. That's complete to his running back, Connor. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Watch twins. Watch twins. Hatchet. Hatchet.
80 weapon.
Now a play fake here on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
We've already seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is, because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. He's got his man. That's Hardman. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Jones on first down. He sets to fire deep, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Ball on the 30 as they come up second and 10.
Check. 93's the mic. 93's the mic.
Now Jones to throw again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hodges. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun. Jones completes it to Hardman. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Here's Jones. From the gun, he'll throw. Eluding the pressure right. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. On 2nd and goal. Jones. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
So once again, they dial up the pressure and get home and get a sack. It brings up a 3rd and long, but it's really not an unmakeable one, especially considering they just gave up back-to-back sacks.
Jones now going to throw on 3rd and goal. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. He's at the 40. Past the 20. 10, 5, and they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD.
Brandon, we spent time with this team before the game, and there was never any indication that they did not like their kicker.
Well, it shows right now that they didn't like their kicker. Why didn't they just put it through the goalpost and take the lead?
That is going to be the question that has to be answered. I don't know about you, but I'm skipping my flight. I'm going to the post-game press conference to find out what they were thinking.
Instead of playing conservative, they go through the air, and what a stunning turn of events. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
The final shot before break. Jones. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So we come upon halftime with 9 points separating these two teams. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. A second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3.
Well, partner, if we had their entire playbook in front of us, I'm not sure we would have picked out that play as the one to run in that situation. How about the guts of the offensive coordinator? Dialing that one up into great success.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Carr. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Texans push further out in front. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So after the fumble recovery, it's Carr. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect it. On second down, McCaffrey. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Christian McCaffrey with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Texans push further out in front. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Well, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Jones throwing on first down. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17.
Check.
Throwing Jones. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And it's a touchdown. Now the point after try for Santos. And now whistles and a flag. And I think we got a jump here. So a jump there defensively.
It's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
And they're able to up the lead by 1 more.
Makes the score Texans 39, Steelers 8.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away. This will be taken in at the 1.
Here we go.
Take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
On the ready.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they gave up the pick-6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up. But you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Now Jones throwing again. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hodges. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. The second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 33. Jones now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. And an alley to run. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones. That is caught right at the 10-yard line.
Let's go on the set.
From the gun, Jones. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. From 8 yards out, and the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit.
They went 5 wide in that offensive set, and racing going 3 wide's a big deal. To go 5, how about the way that they finish things off?
Did you just fit a race car reference into the game?
Zoom, zoom. How about the way that you play? When you go 5 wide, that means you're going fast now.
Zoom, zoom indeed. Here's Jones, operating from the gun. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Carr will try it again on 2nd down. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
And the Texans 1st down.
Carr now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Carr now to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Steelers' 6-yard line. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Again, it's Carr. And it'll be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Jones now going to throw again. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. T.J. Watt, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. The Steelers on 3rd down, 5 out of 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. Did they maybe play that too safely on 3rd down? I know you don't want to just throw a ball blindly downfield, but that didn't help them a whole lot.
I think they probably said if it's open, take the shot. If not, get something safe because we do have 4th down to try and pick it up.
Go!
You think you gonna get this? Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic. Watch the curve.
Ready?
On 4th down, Jones. Throw right side, going to be caught by Hardman. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Ready, set.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
26 mic, 26 mic.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
Jones from the gun, he'll throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The big man, P.J. Hall, had the path to the QB there. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
Hey, exit.
Now Jones on 3rd down. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 21 yards there on 3rd down. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 42-yard line. Operating from the gun, Jones. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Bravo.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Mecole Hardman with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Here's Jones operating from the gun. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense, right?
That's true. You've said that before.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
To throw again on second down. Carr. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Darren Lee came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. The Texans on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Play action. Now it's Carr. And that is incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, Coach, what do you want to call? He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Give them 32 on the play. So now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
18 Gator. Go. Hey, high 7.
Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic. Hey, man.
5.
Jones now on 1st and 10. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
Hey, Orbit.
Watch the slant.
Yep.
Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic. He's tired of me. He's tired of me.
Ready.
2nd and 13. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. DK Metcalf. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit. Here we go now as they will again try for 2.
Hey, zoom.
From the gun, Jones. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now Carr. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
Back to you. I'm going back.
From midfield, here's Carr. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr. He finds his target, Fuller. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Carr now just 7 of 16 passing thus far, but he's got a 1st and 10. Throwing now is Carr. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Carr going to look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Carr. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Texans use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how...
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. And now here comes their final timeout as they take him with 8 ticks remaining. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Stop your whining.
Now Jones. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Houston, it took a few weeks, but they finally get their first win of the season here in Week 4. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, they'll sink now to 0-4. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.